right, the worst videos to make, injury videos, but it has to be done because Sergachev is Sergachev, and he means a lot to this team. So how are we going to move forward? How is this defense, who's already struggled a ton this year, especially in the first part of the year, how are they going to move forward this season without talent like Sergachev? You can't. It's irreplaceable talent. The way he skates, the way he passes, the creativeness. Last year, he was the guy on the number one power play, overtaking Victor Hedman. So it's something that needs to be talked about, and I don't know if there's a solution. There really isn't. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Everyone's probably seen the injury. Everyone knows about the injury, but I'll just read what the Lightning sent out yesterday. Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman Mikhail Sergachev underwent successful surgery today in New York to stabilize fractures to both the tibia and fibula in his left leg, the team announced. So we saw how gruesome it was, and it truly was that gruesome. Both bones in his shin snapped. And from what I've heard, it is a clean break, which obviously is more gruesome. But in terms of recovery, I'm no doctor, but based on injuries that I've seen throughout all the sports I've watched in my life, a clean break is easier to recover from than something that's kind of on the fence. And because you would try and get better, do your rehabilitation, and since it's not 100%, it can get injured again. There's a lot of complications there. So full break, full surgery. Sergachev is expected to return to Tampa in the coming days to immediately begin rehabilitation. A timetable for his return to the ice has not yet been established, which, in my opinion, I've seen some real wishful thinkers out there saying he would be back by the end of the season for the playoffs. I think that is some real wishful thinking. I'm not trying to be a downer here, but let's 2 to 3 months. It's just hard to believe. A clean break to the tib field. I don't see it happening. As for Sergachev, I'll bring this up here. I'm not sure if everyone saw this. Probably did, because it's something you really don't see from hockey players. Hockey players are usually more reserved. They don't show their personality. I know someone's already making the joke that it's the pain meds right now, but this is raw. This is vulnerability. This is emotion. And they talked about on the broadcast, like PK Subban saying, like, good for him, like, speak your mind. And I agree. So this is just a pure mixture of raw emotion, vulnerability, and maybe a little bit of pain meds. Oh man, why me? Why now? After all the games missed, coming back and getting injured again feels unfair, feels terrible, trying to stay calm and positive, but it's impossible. After doing everything right, I get this. The universe is unpredictable, I guess, and it has its own plans. But F the universe, man. I know I'll come back stronger, and I know I'll play better than before, but it's tough right now, and it's going to be tough tomorrow. We all fight our own battles, and this is mine. I'll win, always do. Pain meds are good, though. If I was in a forest by myself, I'd be dead. Crazy, innit? Wanted to write how I feel here. Don't know why, but just wanted to let people that care about me know. I appreciate all of your message. Thanks to the medical staff. So, shout out to Sergachev. I mean, using social media to get that off his chest. He's been here 7 years. He's a fan favorite now, and he's a interesting personality. But we all love the guy, and I mean, all you can do is wish him the best. Now, in terms of the production that we're losing, it's a lot. For a defenseman, it is a lot. It's gonna be tough. So we look at his 21-22 season. After that, that's when he got his contract. And this was his first year with that new, real nice contract he got. And he took a step forward. Did not take a step back after the big money started rolling in. So, 79 games played, 10 goals, 54 assists, 64 points, for Sergachev last year. And obviously, when you look at Hedman and Sergachev, Hedman, I mean, you look at these numbers for the first part of his career, and then compare that to Hedman. Hedman's always been way more than him. But last year was the first year that Sergachev overtook Hedman points-wise. And not only points-wise, but he overtook Hedman on the power play. Now, people were kind of getting on Hedman a little bit too much, saying that he's kind of fallen off, he's losing a step, and obviously this year he has proved all of those doubters wrong. He's back on that power play, and the power play is the best power play in the entire NHL. So we can shut that up right now that Hedman is, obviously, he's getting up there in age, so is Stamkos, but falling off a cliff, stop it. But trade deadline, as much as you want to talk about it, there's no replacing this. From a defenseman on the market that the Lightning would be able to even make an attempt at. There's nothing. So it's tough because the Lightning have had a lot of struggles defensively, and they look the best when they're communicating well defensively and the defense is moving up in the play with the offense. It's looked that way the entire season. That is the best way to win games with this team. And Sergachev provides that, getting that offense, 54 damn assists from a defenseman. That's what we need from this team. And we thought that was returning to the lineup 2 nights ago, and now it's gone for the rest of the season. So I think they will try to make a move, but do you go for more of a defensive defenseman just because you just want to make sure you're sound defensively, you're not giving up too many miscommunications and wide open players like we saw last night? Like that was, what was it, Matt Barzal, his goal was, looks like a miscommunication. There was probably another one. I've tried to eliminate that game from my mind, but maybe that's the route they go, more of a defensive guy just to lock things up. There's obviously going to be a lot of young guys. We already see Watson and Littleberg and other guys stepping in. There's no replacing that. That's just how it's going to be the rest of the season, and we're going to have to find a way to adjust. Team has plenty of veterans, plenty of experience. Salary cap's a chain it. Salary cap is a So that is going to be it for me on this video. Right after this, I got something else to get off my chest about the Lightning themselves. Usually that's, I mean, the Lightning are one of the most well-rounded, well-run organizations in all of sports. But I got beef with them right now. So that's my next video I'll do here in 5 minutes or whatever. So whatever. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do they do at the trade deadline, if they do anything, if they can do anything with salary cap? We've already dumped our picks into other players in previous years, so it's tough. Do you want to even keep, what are we on? First round pick. What's our next first round pick? Do you even want to dump that at this point? Like, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Go Bolts.